Good evening, children. Today we're going to see about quadratic equations in that exercise 4.1, second sum, fourth part. It is train sum. It's a very important sum from the board point of view. A train travels at a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 8 km per hour less, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. We need to find the speed of the train. You all know that the formula speed is equal to distance by time taken. We are going to use that formula only to do this sum. See here, let us read the question again. They've given the train speed is 480 km. Okay. And it is going on a uniform speed. If the speed had been 8 km less, if the speed is less, then it would have taken 3 hours more. So logically, if the speed is less, it will take more time only. Okay. Now let me take down the speed of the train. Let the speed of the train be x kilometer per hour. If you write down this, you will get half a mark. Please write down this. Okay, and I'm going to use the formula speed is equal to distance by time taken. You know that, is it not? Now I'm going to use time is equal to distance by speed. This formula only I'm going to take. Time is equal to distance by speed. Since I want the speed of the train, I'm going to put that speed in the denominator. Okay, that is x in the denominator. So time is equal to distance by speed. Okay, here I am going to segregate this into two cases. Okay, let us see what I am going to write down in the first case and in the second case. Here it is given the speed of the train is x kilometer per hour. So let me write down in the first case speed is equal to x. Okay, and what about the distance travel? It is 480 kilometer. Yes, 480 kilometer per hour. And what's the time taken? Let me write down t itself. Okay. If it travels 480 km with the speed of x kilometer per hour in time t. What happens in the second case? What happens if the speed is less? If it reduces the speed. Now the speed is less by 8 km per hour. So let me write down here x minus 8 because it is less by 8 km per hour. But it is traveling the same distance. So it is 480 km. And what about the time? The time is 3 hours more. So let me write down here t plus 3. That is all. Now we are going to write down this as, t is equal to d by s. So t is equal to, in the first case I am going to write down as t is equal to d by s. T is equal to d is 480 by s is equal to x. In the second case, t plus 3 is equal to 480 by x minus 8. Okay, this is the first case and this is the second case. Okay, so t is equal to 480 by x, t is equal to d by s, t plus 3 is equal to 480 by x minus 8. Now I am going to write down this as t is equal to 480 by x minus 8 minus 3. So let this be first equation, this is the second equation. Comparing the first equation and second equation, left hand side is equal, t. So let me compare the right hand side. If I compare, what happens? 480 by x is equal to 480 by x minus 8 minus 3. So we got the equation in x. I can write down this as 480 by x minus 8 minus 3 is equal to 480 by x. So I'm going to bring this 480 by x to the left hand side and 3 to the right hand side. So 480 by x minus 8 minus 480 by x is equal to 3. In this 480 is common, so let me take it outside. So I'll be having 1 by x minus 8 minus 1 by x is equal to 3. So 480, if I take common, I'm going to take LCM of it. So x I'll be having here and here x minus 8. Be careful children, this x minus 8 should be in brackets. Okay, into x minus 8 into x is equal to 3. Now I can write down this as 480 into x. If I remove the bracket, x minus x plus 8 by, if I multiply x square minus 8x is equal to 3. This x and x will get cancelled. So I'll be having 480 into 8 by x square, 480 into 8 by x square minus 8x is equal to 3. Okay. So I can write down this as 480 into 8 is equal to 3 times x square minus 8x. And I can write down this as 3 times x square minus 8x is equal to 480 into 8 x square minus 8x is equal to 480 into 8 divided by 3. So 3 goes 1 time, 8, 6 times 0, 160. Now we have x square minus 8x is equal to 160 into 8. So multiplying 0, 8 6 are 48, 8 1s are 8, 1280. X square minus 8x is equal to this. So x square minus 8x minus 1280 is equal to 0. So it is a quadratic equation. Now you can solve this using quadratic formula or splitting the middle term or completing the square method, whichever way you want it.